And I want you to consider this. Nembhard is doing yeoman's work. Shea has played 9 straight games the entire first quarter. Guess who is getting a rest early here tonight? Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Interesting substitution patterns here, game 4. TJ McConnell try the left hand, a little fancy there. Wouldn't go down. Dort brings it up the floor. Lost the dribble. Mathurin attacking again. Jalen Williams grabs it, but also grabs a hold of Mathurin. Williams will pick up his first foul.
I love the aggression. Again, that was a simple mistake by OKC, and that is the biggest mistake that you can make against this Indiana Pacer team. Because when you get Pascal, when you get Mathurin, and you see a DMP in the first quarter, but boy, those next 3, he made them count, DB.
Well, Mathurin, 27 points off the bench. One of the great scoring games off the bench in finals history. Did it, of course, for Rick Carlisle. Another one of the great scoring benches or scoring games off the bench in finals history was Jason Terry, 2011, for the Dallas Mavericks, coached by Rick Carlisle.
Well, Arizona has had a player in the NBA Finals for 11 straight years. And, you know, there is a legacy there that I think a lot of Arizona players, and shout out TJ McConnell also.
Well, glad we got that out of the way there.
We got it out of the way. Audience.
Siakam, another turnover, goes inside, layup is no good, but a foul. Four turnovers for OKC.
They're pushing back and forth, and he's doing a little extra. But Lou Dort told us in his meeting, the minute a player goes and complains to the official, I believe I've got him. I've got him frustrated. I've got a little rattled. I don't think a foul's ever been called there. So if I'm Tyrese, I'm just being a little smart.
It just has to be an awful experience being guarded by Lou Dort.
You've never met Ron Artest, Mike. You've never met Ron Artest.
Oh, I've met him. I've never been guarded by him. As Siakam misses. Time for tonight's national TV schedule. Brought to you by ESPN Bet, the official sports book of ESPN. ABC Saturday, Liberty and the Fever, 3 Eastern time. Caitlin Clark's supposed to return. ABC Monday, Game 5 from Oklahoma City. Tip-off shortly after 8:30. Now, if there is a Game 6, it'll be next Thursday, right back here in Indianapolis. Caitlin Clark here at the game like she was the other night, and expected to be in uniform tomorrow afternoon. This is the most points the Pacers have scored in the first quarter in the finals, and there's still over 3.5 minutes remaining. Wiggins, that's a tough shot, well defended again.
Yeah, this is where Halliburton's improvement defensively. And he said his teammates called him out. They had to be better. He has been competing.
Halliburton, step back, 3-pointers up, shot no good. Jalen Williams snatches that rebound. Both teams, though, shooting well. 60%, 58%. Williams misses that. Gets his own miss, goes right back up and banks it home. Relentless pursuit that time from Jalen Williams. Mathurin has it deflected. Good hands from Wiggins. 3 turnovers for Indiana. Williams dribbling in traffic. Siakam barrels into Dort. And a whistle and a foul. Going to be a blocking foul. Dort hoping to get the charge. That's his first.
Pascal is such a problem when he gets out in transition. This is a couple of turnovers handling the basketball by Jalen Williams. And then all of a sudden you get one of the more dangerous transition players in the league out with a 3-on-1 opportunity.
Well, Siakam, an aggressive start, 6 points, 2 rebounds. He's got 4 steals already. When you think about it, Pascal Siakam here, he's the leading scorer and the leading rebounder on an NBA Finals team that's 2 wins away from a title. He's that star player that goes under the radar for some reason.
Yeah, he does all the little things, but I just love his growth. You know, you look at when he came into the league. Mike, you mentioned it the other game. He averaged 4 points a game. And then he just continues to work, continues to build, and then again, the success will come off of that.
Growing up in Cameroon, didn't play a lot of basketball, didn't start playing hoops till he was about 17. He gives the Pacers a 3-point lead. He's got 8 points, 4 steals. Under 3 to play, opening quarter. Holmgren, tough fall away shot. Jason Wallace tried to hold on, but knocked out of bounds. Indiana ball. Pacers shooting 60% from the field. Halliburton, McConnell, top and 3. OKC once again more turnovers than Indiana. It's rare that's happened, that they've had more turnovers than their opponent. Williams again gets inside, double teamed. Jason Wallace the floater.
All right, final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Who's going to come out with the momentum?
You always talk about ending quarters. Siakam ends that play with a flourish.
That's twice, though. The post player at the free throw line, great patience to take the right angle on the entry.
Wallace got lucky that time. Caruso was open. Caruso, little Euro step. And a nice left hand from Alex Caruso. He's got 5 points off the bench. You know, if you weren't looking at the scoreboard, you'd think Indiana would be up big. It's only a 3-point lead. Siakam jumper. Not that time.
And Shea is coming in at the same time Hartenstein is. And so when you look at that, you're also bringing in your best screener to help get pressure off of Shea at the same time.
Wiggins misses a 3. Halliburton poked away from behind by Caruso. Releases the other way. Siakam in pursuit. Still a layup. And that's the heart of the OKC defense, forcing turnovers and getting buckets. Rick Carlisle upset. He wanted a foul. He calls timeout.
We expected the full force of this Oklahoma City defense. That is Alex Caruso at his best. The tip steal out to transition. And AC's been in the finals before. Nice finish.